The concept of hidden hands often arises in discussions concerning global power dynamics. This idea suggests that unseen forces secretly manipulate world events and outcomes. It frequently attributes control to specific, often unidentified, groups or influential individuals. These narratives imply a clandestine influence operating behind the scenes of public perception. The hidden hands framework posits a deliberate, concealed orchestration of significant global affairs. This concept forms a narrative of secret power and covert manipulation in international relations. Conspiracy theories often posit secret groups controlling global events. One common claim involves the Jesuits secretly orchestrating global affairs. Another theory suggests Freemasons plot in the shadows, influencing society. The Rothschild family is frequently accused of controlling banking and conflicts. These assertions imply a centralized, covert command over societal structures. Such claims suggest hidden forces manipulate world events for their own benefit. This presentation aims to examine widespread conspiracy theories. It will analyze their origins and compare them with verifiable facts. The goal is to separate legend from reality. This process provides a clearer understanding of how power structures operate. Ultimately, it seeks to reveal the true mechanisms of influence. The Society of Jesus, commonly known as the Jesuits, is a prominent Catholic religious order. It was formally founded in 1540 by Ignatius of Loyola, a Spanish priest. The order's establishment marked a significant moment in the Counter-Reformation. Jesuits are dedicated to several core missions, including education and scholarly work. They are also deeply involved in extensive missionary work across the globe. Historically, they were known as soldiers of faith for their role in defending the Catholic faith. The Jesuits rapidly expanded their presence across Europe and beyond. They established numerous colleges, becoming influential educators. Jesuit missions were also founded, spreading their influence globally. Their organizational structure and direct loyalty to the Pope were distinctive. This loyalty sometimes led to suspicion from secular rulers. The Society of Jesus, or Jesuits, held significant influence across Europe for centuries. Their power extended into education, politics, and religious affairs. However, this influence led to perceived threats to national sovereignty. European monarchies viewed the Jesuits as a challenge to their political control. Consequently, in 1767, the Jesuits faced bans from several European countries. This historical suppression demonstrated that their power was not absolute or unchallenged. Conspiracy theories often claim Jesuits secretly control global events and institutions. These theories primarily originate from historical anti-Catholic sentiment. Specifically, Protestant pamphlets from past centuries played a significant role. These publications frequently depicted Jesuits as cunning and manipulative figures. The narratives presented were often sensationalized rather than factually accurate. Such portrayals fueled the enduring myth of Jesuit hidden influence and control. Persistent claims suggest the Jesuits secretly control global institutions or governments. These theories lack credible historical or contemporary evidence. No substantiated proof supports the idea of Jesuit global influence. Such claims are often rooted in historical biases and fear-mongering narratives. The assertion of Jesuit control remains unsubstantiated by factual data. Freemasonry traces its historical roots back to medieval stonemason guilds. Over time, it evolved from a trade organization into a fraternal order. The organization adopted specific rituals and symbolic systems. A structured system of moral instruction became central to its practice. Core values emphasize the principles of brotherhood among members. Self-improvement remains a fundamental goal of the Masonic journey. During the Enlightenment, Freemasonry emerged as a significant intellectual and social movement. The organization attracted intellectuals and reformers across Europe. These individuals were drawn to Freemasonry's core values of reason, liberty, and tolerance. These values were central tenets of the Enlightenment philosophical movement. This alignment positioned Freemasonry in ideological opposition to conservative religious institutions. Such institutions, including the Jesuits, often held differing views on societal structure and individual freedoms. Historical records reveal a significant ideological conflict between Freemasons and Jesuits. This historical context refutes claims of any secret alliance or shared control between the two groups. Their distinct philosophies and organizational goals made cooperation highly improbable. Claims of a unified secret power involving both groups are not supported by evidence. The historical narrative indicates rivalry, not collaboration, between these entities. Freemasonry's public image was shaped by its use of symbols and secret practices. These included distinctive symbols, secret handshakes, and elaborate initiation rituals. Such elements fostered a mystique, leading to perceptions of the organization as clandestine. However, these practices were common among fraternal societies of that historical period. Their existence did not indicate global manipulation, but rather typical fraternal customs. The Rothschild banking dynasty originated with Mayer Amschel Rothschild. He began his financial career as a coin trader in the Frankfurt ghetto. Mayer Amschel Rothschild established the foundation for the family's future wealth. His sons significantly expanded the family's financial operations. They established branches in major European cities, including London, Paris, and Vienna. The Rothschild family rose to prominence as key lenders to European monarchies. They provided crucial financial support for wars and national development projects. Their significant influence stemmed from their exceptional financial acumen. An extensive and well-established network also contributed to their power. This influence was a result of their business practices, not a secret global takeover. The myth of the Rothschilds secretly ruling the world is a persistent conspiracy theory. This myth is largely propagated by the Protocols of the Elders of Zion. This text is a fabricated anti-Semitic document, first published in 1903. It falsely depicts Jewish leaders conspiring for global domination. The Rothschild family is often implicitly linked to these fabricated conspiracies. The Rothschild family remains a wealthy dynasty with significant historical influence. Their collective fortune is estimated to be in the tens of billions of dollars. This figure contradicts conspiracy theories claiming their wealth reaches trillions. While substantial, this wealth does not equate to control over the global economy. Central banks in most countries are predominantly owned by their respective governments. This contradicts the popular misconception of private family ownership, such as the Rothschilds. Institutions like the Federal Reserve operate under public control. These central banks have established oversight mechanisms to ensure accountability. COVID-19 vaccines were developed through extensive scientific research. Key to this was mRNA technology, a novel approach to vaccine creation. Universities and biotechnology companies like BioNTech and Moderna led the initial development. Their research laid the groundwork for effective vaccine candidates. Pharmaceutical giants, such as Pfizer, then scaled up production to meet global demand. The development of COVID-19 vaccines was significantly supported by public funding. It also involved extensive collaborative research efforts across various institutions. Claims of Rothschild ownership or patent control over COVID-19 vaccines are unfounded. Such allegations lack verifiable evidence and have been widely debunked by experts. The theory of Jewish control over medicine or vaccine development is an anti-Semitic trope. This allegation is a modern iteration of long-standing historical prejudices against Jewish people. Such conspiracy theories often resurface during times of crisis, like the COVID-19 pandemic. These narratives falsely attribute global events or scientific advancements to a single group. Fact-checking organizations rigorously investigate these claims to verify their accuracy. Reuters, in 2024, found zero evidence to support allegations of Jewish control in medicine. The pharmaceutical industry operates through complex power dynamics involving multiple key players. Large pharmaceutical corporations are central to research, development, and distribution of medicines. Government regulatory bodies oversee drug safety, efficacy, and market access. Global health organizations influence policy and resource allocation in public health. These entities operate within established frameworks, not under clandestine control. Global power is a multifaceted concept, constantly evolving and influenced by numerous factors. Multinational corporations wield significant influence, shaping economies and policies worldwide. Advanced algorithms and technology play a crucial role in decision-making and resource allocation. Influential lobbyists advocate for specific interests, impacting legislative and regulatory frameworks. Diverse governmental policies from various nations contribute to the intricate global power dynamic. This landscape is decentralized, with power distributed among many actors, leading to constant shifts. The concept of a single, omnipotent, hidden hand controlling world events is a simplification. Global power is not centralized, but is widely distributed among various entities and actors. This distribution often leads to contested power dynamics and conflicting interests. Complete secrecy in global operations is rarely maintained for extended periods due to this complexity. Understanding global dynamics requires critical engagement with information. It is essential to rely on primary sources and verifiable data for accurate insights. Sensationalized memes often distort complex realities and obscure facts. Unsubstantiated claims hinder a clear understanding of global mechanisms. Critical inquiry is vital to discern true influences and decision-making processes. The truth about global power structures is often more nuanced than conspiracy theories suggest. It involves transparent processes, economic forces, and human actions. These elements can be researched and understood through factual analysis. Understanding these structures does not require resorting to mythical narratives.